Welcome to our video. My name is Elena and I'm here to interview Natalia Garbuzova, my managing broker at First Day Realty, located at 204-1118 Homer Street in Vancouver. We're a property management and real estate sales firm. Natalia is my partner and she's specializing in property management. So I wanted to take a few moments to introduce her and her business today, so you guys feel a little bit more comfortable dealing with her. So first, I wanted to say that Natalia has over 10 years experience in property management, and she has a lot of helpful tips that she's going to share with us today. So Natalia, can you tell me a little bit about how you first got started in this business and what attracted you to property management?
Oh, hi everyone. We are always happy to help our office here in Yaletown. And I started back in Europe when I was a student in university. And I had a full-time job as well as a property manager there for big commercial property, which was university I was studied in. So 5 years full-time I was working there. And I was very happy and liked this job. So when I came here, I eventually want to do the same thing.
I would say that you're a great matchmaker between tenants and landlords. And I just wanted to see if you can share some tips or some insight in what helps you make those great matches.
Yes, before I do property management, or even we do this service just to find tenants, and that's it. Mm-hmm. So you don't need to manage with us. We just do tenant placements. Mm-hmm. And it's a good service as well. And owner can manage themselves. So mm-hmm. I ask owner what their ideal tenant they envision, how they looks like, what their profession. It means in a professional sense, trust them with their expertise because they know how it works in the real world. We have our ideal kind of dream how it should be, but in reality, it's a little bit different.
Yeah, I think that's a very important point that you make, is that it's important to educate the landlords both about the realities and maybe some misconceptions that they have about tenants or property management process itself. I think that it's very valuable that you do take time to get to know their perfect, their ideal concept and match them with what they actually realistic expectations should be.
Yeah, and it should be reflected in a property if they want a high-end stars from movie industry clients. The property need to have more like upscale furniture, different kind of property. For students, we can go with a nice, simpler furniture. So you can play property many different ways, right? Budget,
yeah,
in the middle, or luxury. Speaking of which, luxury not always good because luxury clients usually very demanding. So owner have to put it in mind. If they prepare to provide 5-star service, it's a good way to go. But if they not really eager to provide service like a 5-star hotel, maybe better to go with some kind of more regular property looks and more regular expectations.
Yeah, I think, which is what I think is another great value add, is why I love working in your brokerage, just because myself, when I start working with investors who are looking for a rental property here in Vancouver, I think it's important to cover off both sides of the question. Like I said, from my perspective, often I want to find a great deal and a great location, but like you said, we also have to match that up with rent expectations, right? With tenant expectations that investors will be dealing with on an ongoing basis as they own this property, which is, again, it's good to be able to cover off both ends of that spectrum. And yeah, what do you love most about your work and working in this business?
I love this moment of people, when they find a new place,
Mhm.
Doesn't matter they buy or rent, it's always kind of new beginning for them in a new city, in a new area. Maybe it's result even of some not very pleasant situation, but in any case, it's a new beginning and it's always hopeful and very happy time.
And highlight some of the offers that we have for new investors or landlords that would like to work with First Day Realty. I know that you mentioned that you do lease ups, which basically means that you do tenant placement. And those fees are half a month rent?
Between half a month and
Half a
1
month to 1 month rent. Okay,
Depends
depending
on
on
the
the
property.
type of property and whether it's furnished, unfurnished. We also offer ongoing property management, right? For those who are out of town or don't necessarily want to take the time to manage the property themselves. In a 1-year contract with our company, we're prepared to offer 2 last months for free, which is basically a 17% discount on our property management services for everyone who is watching our video today. So I just encourage one more time to reach out to us regarding any property management questions or lease-up questions to Natalia Garbuzova.
Natalia at fsbc.ca.
Natalia at fsbc.ca. Great. And the best phone number to reach you?
778-317-6393.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for your time today. We look forward to working with you.